Vertex is like a point of fated encounters, a point of destiny. It will trigger meeting people who you're meant to meet. It talked about the Vertex for each house that it could be in, which it can only be in the 5th to 9th houses. Then I talked about the anti-Vertex and what it means being in the opposing house. I gave some like personal examples because that's how I teach astrology. That's how I learned astrology, was actual practical examples and like looking at things. So when I wrote that blog post on the Vertex, I was looking at like tons of charts. And I was also looking at, okay, what happened when I met this person? Did they have anything aspecting my Vertex? And I put all of that in the blog post. And everyone that's in my life, it was kind of crazy. I was like dumbfounded by this. Everyone that's in my life, either I aspect their Vertex in some way or they aspect my Vertex in some way. And then when there were transits to my Vertex, it triggered meeting certain people that really kind of altered my path. And I gave an example of someone I was recently seeing and how their midheaven, in the blog post I give this example, their midheaven is my Vertex. So they're like with 1 degree of orb, which is really important for Vertex. If it's like your Vertex is 21 degrees and theirs is 15 or something, that's not really not gonna do anything. With Vertex and with asteroids too, we have to like really have a tight orb. So like 1 degrees, 2 degrees of orb is really what we're gonna see the most potential with. And so with this person, I triggered in them, because my Vertex was on their midheaven, I triggered in them a complete job change. They just on a whim, very Aries, quit their job, was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to look for something else. It was also a reason why we stopped seeing each other. I think I triggered a lot in them to reassess their whole career and job. They're younger than me too, so I think it was hard for them to be with somebody who's already kind of secure in what they're doing for work in their career and successful with it. So that was really interesting to look at in terms of our Vertexes and what they were doing.